And round 3, group 5 is underway. This is a 1-game round. The win, I believe, is worth 12 points, 15 points, something like that. And then bounties, if we happen to see any, are going to be worth 3 points apiece. We have unstable portals to allow the players opportunities to make runs, and that will change up the pathing. And then we also have blizzards, which choke up the board a little bit and add a little bit of spice and variety to how those paths might shake out. So, white is in the first seat, spending a lot of time thinking about what he wants to do. It looks like he has the northwest bonus lined up. However, he would have to hit a 3. So what he is probably going to do is, yeah, start taking it, lay his claim to it, and then insists that black, that Hudson, leave that bonus, which I have little doubt that Hudson would not be inclined to do that. Samson does appear to have missed his fortify, though. Spent just a little bit too much time thinking about what he wanted to do. Nub 2.0 is in the second seat. Goes ahead and grabs the gifted +2 and is getting lined up for the +5, neighboring the +2 that he just took. Silent Legends in the third seat. It looks like he has a solid take for City Market. Or sorry, not City Market. I believe that's the lower town, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, gets exactly the dice he needs on it, and should have a reasonable enough hold on lower town there, which is worth 5. So very good first turn bonus for Silent. Dino's up. Dino doesn't have too many good options. Probably his best option is West Town, all the way on the west side of the board. But I don't think he can get any other bonus on turn 1. We'll see what he wants to do here. Yeah, it looks like he is going to attempt West Town. He needs perfect dice. Or, oh, he needs perfect dice now, that's for sure. Doesn't get it. So unfortunately, he did go for what I think was his best shot at a turn 1 bonus, but did not get the dice he needs. Does not have a turn 1 bonus, and lost a lot of troops in that. So we'll see how Dino gets on for the rest of the game. Bart is in the 5th seat. And Bart doesn't have too many options either. He might go for that bonus all the way on the south end of the board. He might go for the +8 smack dab in the middle of the board. Only a few ones he would need to hit there. But the question is, and what he might be asking himself is, does this board let me hold a +8? It looks like the +8 is what he wants to attempt to take. So Nub is chuckling at that a bit. He's going to have to split there. Yup, he is going for the +8. The +8 was his best bonus to take, but will he hold it? Yeah, so he successfully takes the +8, the upper town bonus, with the giant horse in the middle of it. We will see if he is going to be permitted to hold that. It's entirely possible that he's broken turn 1 and then is allowed to hold it starting the 3rd turn. So he takes it turn 1, someone breaks him turn 2, he retakes turn 2, and then actually holds it turn 3 is probably what we'll see, because this board might be afraid of someone getting too far ahead with a +8. So Hudson, last but not least, in the 6th seat, takes his bonus all the way on the east corner. Speaking of which, let's get our bonus names straight here. Take a peek at the bonuses on the map of Troy. So we have we have 2 +2s. You got the Skayan Gate up in the northeast, and then you got the Temple, which is Nub's bonus. Then you have Rich Housing and Scholars, as well as Southtown are your +3s. Scholars is the bonus that Hudson Hornet just took. No one has claimed Housing or Southtown. As far as plus fours, you got step housing all the way in the south, West Town in the west, which is the bonus that Dino was not able to take. And then you have North Town up in the north, which it does look like Samson will be taking North Town this turn. What are their plus fours? I think those are all the plus fours. Then your plus fives are labor housing, which Nub 2.0 is lining up for a second bonus. Then you have Lower Town, which is the bonus that Silent Legend took. And then you have Trojo, which is not currently claimed. And then you have City Market as your plus six. That is also unclaimed. And then the Grand Prize plus eight, which Bart took on turn one, is Upper Town. All right, so let's check out the board here again. So yes, Samson did indeed secure his Northtown bonus there, and it looks like Nub is going to uh, take his labor housing bonus, portals in from Troja to finish off his plus five. I think that's good news for Bart. With Nub now on plus seven, I think the board is a little more inclined to allow him to hold the plus eight starting this turn, but we'll see. Silent is going to go, looks like he's attempting to claim a second bonus, but does not want to hit Dino's 4. Likely was signaling and communicating with Dino in the Alliance chat that, hey, I would like this bonus. Can you please leave? So we'll see if Dino decides to do that. What Dino's prioritizing, though, is taking his West Town bonus, which is probably a smart move to prioritize that. And Dino agrees to silence threat here, it looks like, and decides to occupy the portal position that Nub 2.0 just previously evacuated. Alrighty, now we're up on Bart's turn. Bart holds his plus 8. Dino just now took a plus 4. Took Dino 2 turns to get a plus 4. Bart able to hold and put down a extra 8 troops on turn 2. So Bart in a very good position. In addition to the fact that his bonus is in the middle of the board, so he'll have some options. Of course, the downside of being in the middle of the board is if someone other than you attempts the run, it's highly likely that you'll be the one broken. So Bart puts most of his troops, it looks like, on the horse itself. And we'll see where he wants to take his card from. Looks like he's going to position some troops up in the Troja bonus and a few more troops on the horse. Hits a 2 of Hudson's for his card and fortifies over to the portal. But that portal is about to turn off here in a little bit. All right, Hudson's going for the plus 6 for his second bonus. 5v2, loses 2 on it. Good enough. Perfect dice on that too. And it looks like Hudson will take a plus 6 bonus. So Hudson Hornet now on plus 9. Hey Nathaniel, how's it going? Glad you're here. So looking at this board, if you're Samson, you gotta be thinking to yourself, where's my second bonus, right? So Samson should take probably one of the bonuses in the south. I would stack most of my troops on that 4. Yep, he put 4 troops there. Looks like he is going to attempt to grab the lower housing bonus, I think is what this bonus is called, which is a plus 4. No reason for him to not be on a plus 8. And he's guarding with 3s and 4s on his Northtown bonus. Nub probably doesn't need another bonus, but because Hudson is on plus 9, Nub could perceivably take the Skayan Gate plus 2 bonus, and also be on plus 9 himself. It looks like he opts to not do that. Takes a card in what Silent would like to have for his second bonus and fortifies out of it. So Silent will be taking I believe that's the rich housing bonus, which is a plus 3. So Silent's going to be on +7 after this turn. Goes ahead and finishes um, his second bonus up here. Guarding with a few 3s. And stacked in what Dino, I'm sure, would have wanted for his second bonus. It looks like Samson has a set on 3, so we'll see that here. Yeah, rough game for Dino indeed, yeah. Silent wanted to maintain a position down in the south, which unfortunately is a little rough for Dino there. And Dino moves into what Samson was trying to claim for his second bonus. So uh, Dino's in a little bit of worse shape than Samson is, but Samson is kind of right there with him. The not halves this game are the players that are on one bonus only. Well, except for Bart, because his one bonus is large enough to keep up with the generation of the players that are on 2 bonuses. Bart, only his 3rd turn, and he's already on 40 troops. Takes his card on Dino and stacks on his 11 over in the Troja bonus. Hudson, likely just gearing up to take an inoffensive card. He's got a weak hold on the City Markets bonus, so he should probably add something over there as well, just to deter any potential harassment breaks. Yeah, and he does. So he grabs his card on Bart and is likely going to fortify all his troops onto that portal there. Portals are now active. Samson has a set on 3. Because it's a fixed game and he has a 10 set, there's really no reason to hold on to it. So we'll see if he wants to save it. He might disagree with me, or if he decides to use it here. Puts everything in the southwest bonus there. Attacks over to the portal. Does he want to portal over to Troja behind Bart? It looks like he does. That's really his only portal option if he doesn't want to break anyone. And fortifies such that his 7 is now staring down Dino. Alright, does Nub go ahead and just grab the +2 there from Hudson? I don't think it would be entirely unreasonable for Nub to be on +9, seeing as how Hudson is on +9. Nub decides to portal down to the spot that Samson had just left. So now we have Silent up. He's going to add to the 2 there. So that dashes Samson's hopes of getting a second bonus. And it looks like Silent and Hudson have their own little trade zone in what would have been Samson's second bonus. Dino is up, doesn't really have anywhere he can go with that 4. Looks like he's going to take a card on Samson. And stack on his 5, making it an 11 stack. Bart is up, enjoying his +8. Bart doesn't have any. Actually, sorry. He does have one obvious card. Bart's going to take his card on Hudson in the Troja bonus. I don't see him breaking anyone this turn. Yep, takes his card, fortifies right back. It looks like Hudson might be taking the +2 up in the top right. That might be a little greedy on Hudson's part. That puts Hudson Hornet on +11 and 3 bonuses. So after that move, Nub might be regretting not taking the +2 there. Samson still has his 10 set. Looks like he is going to use it on 4. It's possible that Samson is lining up the Dino kill here. He does have a kill guard on Dino. It looks like he might be hoping that Dino doesn't have a trade on 4. Dino puts up the flag. Nub takes his card, positions his Trojan stack on the portal there. That's going to turn on next round. Silent sets in for 10. Dino, on his turn, he's probably going to have to trade. Otherwise, Samson seems to be sending all the signals to suggest, hey, I'm going to kill you if you go to 5 cards. So Silent says +11 is too much for you, Hudson, which is probably reasonable. And honestly, I do expect that. I think Hudson probably expected that. Dino's up. Does he set to save his life? Though even if he doesn't set, it's still a tough kill for Samson to make. Though Samson still very well may go for it. Dino's spending a lot of time thinking about what he wants to do. His clock is almost gone. Nub appears to be upset. Puts everything on the 11. Or what was his 4, making it an 11. And does not take a card and also does not trade. That was probably the best place he could have put his troops, I think. It is going to be a little tricky for Samson to bag the Dino kill, I think, and he may not consider it worth it. Bart removes Hudson from the Trojan bonus. But Bart is kind of out of cards now. He is gonna have to hope for a card off of a portal on his next turn. Also, Bart goes to 5 cards. Hudson fails the 3v1. So it has to go back to the trading spot down in the south. Silent says unfortunate, which it indeed was a little unfortunate. Hudson fortifies off his portal stack, at least a few troops off his portal stack, blocking Bart's 16 in. That 16 is looking at 3 different 10 stacks. Samson is keeping his kill guard on Dino. He does not appear to be placing troops in such a way that would eliminate Dino this turn. It looks like he is going to break Dino's bonus this turn, though. Hits a 3 of Dino's to break him. We might see Dino. Uh, so that should spell the writing on the wall for Dino. We might see him send his 11 stack through Hudson's City Market bonus and into Samson's bonus, just as retribution for that move. All right, Nub sets in for 10. Unless someone kills Dino, he'll likely Fool Descend. Yeah, the problem though is Samson is kill guarding Dino up in Troja, and with that blizzard there, there's no way for anyone other than Samson to kill Dino. I don't see anyone slamming a Samson 13 stack uh, just to get a kill in a fixed game, but you never know. We'll see. Yeah, I think Samson is thinking that Dino won't suicide into him, or I don't know, because if you're I don't see Dino just taking that lying down. Silence sets in. And removes Hudson from the northeast there. So now Hudson has an additional +2. I think that puts him on +9, +10, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Dino does not have a set on 4, but indeed he does go right through Hudson's bonus to break Samson. And it looks like he's going to slam Samson's 13 stack also. Rolls it down. Gets good dice. We see both oops and well playeds coming out from the different players here. Gets less than good dice on the next 2 rolls. Still not getting the best of dice. This suicide play may actually end up working out in Samson's favor, because now Dino's going to go to 5 cards, and Samson still has the kill guard on him. So yeah, Dino very much is suiciding out here. So Samson on his next turn just has to add everything to the 13 and finish Dino off. Unless we see Bart bag the Dino kill here. That 16 stack is going to have to hit Silence 12, I think, unless he gets perfect dice here. This is going to come down to a 2v1. Does he get the 2v1? He does! Holy smokes, some excellent dice there from Bart. Only has to hit Samson's 11. And that finishes Dino off. GG's to Raging Dino, and a solid kill there from Bart with some excellent dice. Bart sets in for 10. Can Bart just finish off Samson now? Not quite. I don't think he can quite get to Samson. Unless he breaks Nub's bonus. He might be able to break Nub 2.0's bonus to grab that portal. Had he added everything to the 14, he could have hit the 8, the 1, and then the white one, then break Nub to portal, and then he had the 8 in his own bonus that he could have double tapped the 13 with. Yeah, I think the Samson kill was there, but he would have pissed off Nub in the process. Hudson is likely going to use this turn to rebuild, unless he wants to go for the Samson kill. Hudson Hornets on 69 troops. Looks like he is going for the Samson kill. Does not get good dice. Wow, wins one 2v1, but fails the other one. That 17 stack of his has to take a little bit of a trip, but there's still 9 troops, still 9 white troops left. Has to break Nub to get it. And Hudson takes the kill on Samson. GG's to Samson. And a well-played, solid kill there from Hudson Hornet. Hudson sets in. Goes ahead and retakes the bonus that Dino broke last turn. And is also sitting on Dino's old bonus. Nub isn't too happy that he was broken that turn, but I think he understands that, oh wow. Nub decides to slam Bart's 16 stack. This does appear to be a attempt at the run. He's getting reasonable dice. And bags a 2v1 there, that could make all the difference. Getting really good dice here from Nub. 40%. His clock is almost gone. He is going to have to speed up a little bit. Now we're going to see the rest from the 18. I think he has it. Does the clock agree with him? Just a little more speed, and I think he might have gotten it, but no, runs out of time on 65%. So now Silent is going to take his stab at it. Silent is the only other troop lead on the board on 73 troops. $47, $45, well, 36. He's hitting Nub everywhere he can, just following in his wake. Breaks Bart's bonus, loses a 5v2. Running off the 12 from the south. Silent should have this. He has enough troops. He has enough clock. 68. One more. 70% for Silent Legend. Rare Nub fail, usually super fast. Yeah, I think Nub had it with a little more speed there. All right, we'll see if we can get a post-game chat going.